The Framework for Teaching was first published in 1996 and then revised, a second edition, in 2007. And my aim at the time was to describe good teaching in ways that were common sense and made sort of resonated with practitioners, which I think turned out to be the case. What we discovered was, in the course of being involved in a couple of large research studies, that it was impossible to train observers to adequate levels of accuracy and inter-rater agreement on the 2007 and 8/8 version of the framework. That the language wasn't tight enough, the distinctions between levels wasn't clear enough, and so that's when I wrote the 2011 version and called an evaluation instrument, and then the 2013 as yet an enhancement on it. And what I did for both of those was to tighten the rubric language and to add, for each component and each level of performance, critical attributes and possible examples. Those have turned out to be enormously useful for particularly observation of teaching, to be sure about what level of performance is actually represented. Now, the 2013 version of the instrument also includes some explicit references to the instructional implications of the Common Core. And they've always been implicit in the framework, but I made them explicit, and then continued this evolution of tightening the language and clarifying the critical attributes and adding more examples, just to make it easier and more useful for practitioners.